It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. So we're at halftime here in beautiful New Orleans, and it's the Saints who've got the lead as we head to the break. Now we'll send you east to our studios in Orlando. That's where Jonathan Coachman is waiting to bring you the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Saints are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Back to pass on 1st and 10.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. They've got 1st down from the 31. Looking to the air here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
That's good for another Saints.
Here's a give inside to Gainwell. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Buys time, rolling right. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Gainwell has the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints drive their lead to 11. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Good looking return here, and he's got room. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's out to the 38. The Panther offense headed out to the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tackle made by Elijah Molden. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, Young. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give them 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Brought down by Paulson Adebo. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap now to Young. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Back to throw. Here's Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
That's sack number 2 for this guy, and we've got plenty of game left for him to keep wrecking it. And this is where offensively now you've got to do something. You got to make an adjustment. You got to slide to him. You got to chip to him because this defensive end has been a nightmare.
Their punter making his way out now. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And this angles out and hits the sideline. That's a good punt there. They're pinned at their own 8. The Saints headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Dropping back to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
This is Gainwell. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Zach Sealer there to bring him down. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. That stop made by Derek Brown. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Back to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Motioning Williams left. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Marshawn Lattimore up from the secondary for the stop. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Panthers have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. The Saints add a 5th defensive back here. 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw. Young. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Daniel Carlson on for this field goal try. Made his first one. This is a little over 40. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
He stopped on the return at the 27. The Saints come marching onto the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. To throw it on 1st down. He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll run. It's Gainwell. And he fought the good fight there just to make it back to the line. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Broke through the tackle. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. Good run gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. From the 43. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Gainwell. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 21. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Pass complete to Thrash. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Nothing doing that time, and it leaves them on 2nd and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Looking for a throw here. And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Back now, pressure on its way. They did it. He made the interception. Trevin Wallace has it. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Legette's got it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. With enough time, it's almost inevitable. He'll find enough space for a completion.
And he's brought down for a loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Young working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. And the Saints go in nickel. 3rd down. Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Saints will get set to take over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. 4 yards does get him back to even, partner, but they're left with 3rd and 10 now. He's back to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Taken right at the 40. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it's going to be Panthers football. Now outruns their offense to take over. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. To the air on 1st down, Young. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Looking that time for Deontay Johnson. And it's going to be 2nd down. Young throwing here. He'll get this one to Brooks. And he's brought down after a short gain. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Panthers trail by 8. The Saints add a 5th defensive back here. 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers cut it to just 2 late in the game. So there's part 1, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now, you'd imagine, comes a try for 2.
Yeah, and this might be just as tough as to go get that touchdown they just did because, well, they work on 2-point conversions, but they're difficult. This is also a must-have, though, Kate, if they want to try and force overtime.
So now here come the Panthers. Big moments as they go for 2. Setting up to pass. This is caught. And he isn't going to get it. He's not going to get it. They needed that, too, for the tie. But the defense makes a stand that may decide this game. Down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. They'll run here on 1st down. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They give it to him again. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Handoff here to Gainwell. And he's able to get back to the line, but that is all. Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. Here comes the Saints punting unit. Takes it in at the 21. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Went to the old well 1-2 many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
After upcoming, this for a 2-score lead to potentially clinch the win. And a likely game-winning extra point strikes true, and that should do it. We get a 2-score game now late. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Panthers set to take the field. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Young back to it after the pick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Out of the gun, Young. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. To throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Saints are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, I'm Nick, man. I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And as that defense comes off the field clean, making this stop, Brock, they've got to feel that they're just moments away from this victory.
Yeah, the odds would tell you that. Certainly a 2-possession lead this late ought to do it, but crazy things happen in this league every week. So don't go taking that jersey off until your offense hopefully runs out the clock.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. The Saints in victory formation, content to just knee this out. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So it's a win for the Saints. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish out the sweep of their division rivals. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.